I felt the crack before I even heard it, a sharp, ringing thud as a heavy decor piece slammed into my skull. My vision blurred into streaks of gold and red, and the hall fell silent except for my son's choke sobs. Then my mother's voice cut through the air like a blade. "You and your son are thieves." Just 10 seconds earlier, she had slapped my 10-year-old boy so hard his cheek turned bright red. She yanked his hair, accusing him of stealing my sister's $3,000 gold-plated iPhone. I stepped in front of him, but she plowed right through my protests, loud, dramatic, acting like she was on stage. Everyone watched. No one stepped in. And in that moment, bleeding, humiliated, my son shaking behind me, I finally understood what I'd been avoiding for years. My mother wasn't losing control. She was performing, and she still believed I was the daughter who would let her. She was wrong. There was a time I worshipped her, the older daughter, the responsible one, the obedient one. The one who learned that her love only came if I was useful. Her affection always carried a price. Family stands together, she used to say. But standing together always meant standing for her. Even when she ignored my son after he was born. Even when she adored my sister like she hung the moon, but treated my child like he barely existed. I convinced myself she loved us, just imperfectly. But the truth was simpler. She loved control. The signs were always there. Her sudden sweetness when she needed something. Her icy silence whenever I pushed back. The late-night gossip to relatives, painting me as ungrateful, dramatic, difficult. I used to defend her, until I finally started seeing the pattern. Every time my life steadied, she created chaos. Every time my son achieved something, she minimized it. Every time I stood up for myself, she went to war. And still, like a conditioned daughter, I kept forgiving her until the wedding day, when she laid her hands on my child. As I held my palm to the bleeding gash on my head, something inside me went quiet and cold. Not fear, clarity. My mother stood there panting, sweaty, shaking from the thrill of attention. People whispered, glancing between us. She thought she had won. She didn't realize she had just lost everything. I didn't scream or argue. I didn't defend myself. I simply memorized every face watching, every witness who would later pretend they weren't sure what really happened. And I started planning. My revenge began softly, quiet as a breath. First, I picked up my son and walked out of the hall. No tears, no words. That unsettled her far more than if I had shouted. The next morning, I filed a police report: assault, defamation, and child abuse. I attached photos of my injuries, screenshots of relatives who apologized privately for not helping, and every CCTV angle from the hall proving she had made up the accusation. Then I sent the footage to my mother, no message, just the files. After that, I told the entire family group chat, calmly, clearly, bullet-pointed. Then I left the group. The chaos exploded immediately. Some defended her. Some called me nonstop. Some begged me to drop the report. I ignored them because I had one final move. 3 days later, hall staff called. They found the iPhone wedged behind the floral stage backdrop, untouched, not stolen. Exactly where my sister had set it when rushing during the photo shoot. The guilt on the staff member's face said everything. I thanked him and asked for the footage of my sister putting it there. He sent it. It was perfect. My mother had blown up her own reputation over a misunderstanding. That could have been cleared in 10 seconds with basic common sense. But she didn't want the truth. She wanted a villain. So I let her have one. I forwarded the footage to every family member who watched her hit me. No explanation. No commentary. Just truth, raw and undeniable. Within an hour, her entire narrative collapsed. My sister screamed at her. Relatives pulled back. Her social circle buzzed with gossip. And the police called her in for questioning. Her empire of manipulation crumbled brick by brick, lie by lie. I didn't do anything dramatic. I just stopped protecting her. The last time I saw her was at the station. Her eyes, usually sharp and calculating, looked dull, almost scared. "Please," she whispered, "we can fix this." I shook my head. "No. You broke it. And this time you don't get to sweep it under the rug." She reached for me. I stepped back, not out of fear, but out of clarity. Revenge doesn't always need to be loud.